This is probably one of the best microclimates for growing apples of any place in the world. It's just one of those locations where the soils are right. Here on the hill, they're high mag soils, so the trees grow really well. We don't have the heat and stress on the fruit that they do out in the West Coast, so we get good firm apples all the time. We don't have to deal with soft fruit. And we just get that right mix of cool nights and sunny days in the fall that really increase the sugars and increase the color on the fruit. So it's a very unique microclimate here for growing apples. I'm Timothy Smith. I'm the owner of Apex Orchards in Shelburne. I've been back on the farm now for a little over 40 years, and we've made some changes in the farm since I've been here. We purchased this part of the farm that we're on today about 7 years ago and expanded and built a new store for our operation. And also, this is actually part of the original family farm from back in 1828. So it's sort of nice to be putting the original farm back together also.
I'm Courtney Basil, the general manager of Apex Orchards. So here at the farm store we have Pick Your Own Apples, which is open through September and October. And it's a beautiful drive if people want to, come onto Peckville Road, enjoy the view, pick some apples, get some food from the food truck on the weekends, come browse in the store, buy some local items. It just makes for a really great day with your family. It was a huge change from moving from our warehouse operation, which was also a store, to separating the warehouse and the retail space. Also, the history that's here on the farm, I think, was really exciting to be able to put something new here, clear out the old orchard, plant something new.
When we purchased it 7 years ago, it had old abandoned orchard on it. The whole thing was 120 acres of old orchard. And we came in and we cleared it all and smoothed up the land and got ready to replant. And it was sort of an eye-opener for us and all the neighbors around here, because people had sort of forgotten what the view was like on top here because all you could see was trees. So it was nice to open up that view again.
We primarily grow apples, but we also do peaches and pears and plums and nectarines, a small amount of blueberries, some quince as well.
When we went to more of a retail operation from a wholesale operation, we diversified the variety of apples we were growing. Plus we added peaches, nectarines, pears, all that. Now we grow probably 45 or 50 different varieties of apples. I think we're pretty good apple growers. We're becoming better peach growers. The pear thing is okay. We're sort of getting into that, It's just a learning experience. Everything is just enough different that it takes some time to figure it all out. Back when I first came on the farm, we were growing about 60 acres of wholesale apples, and then we probably got up to a point where we're growing almost 120 acres of wholesale apples, and now we've cut back to a point where we have probably 20 acres of apples and 10 acres of stone fruit, so we're only growing 30 acres of fruit right now. Mm-hmm. But it's been a much better move for us. We're growing enough right now that we don't have to go into that bigger wholesale market. We can sell it all locally, either through our store, through Pick Your Own, farmers markets, and also, wholesale accounts like the Village Co-op.
So it's helped us be able to provide different products either to our customers in our retail store, but also offer a little bit more in terms of variety to our wholesale customers, including Village Co-op, which I think makes a difference when people can get more than just a Macintosh or a Cortland. They can get a Honeycrisp or an Evercrisp or a Fuji or different strains of Gala, which I think makes it, a little bit more fun and encourages people to eat more local fruit because they have more options in terms of flavor.
We sort of realized it at the start of the whole COVID pandemic thing here when we lost 75% of our wholesale business. It became clear to us that being a more diversified operation is definitely a plus. Right now, probably a third of our business comes from the store. a third comes from wholesale, and a third comes from farmers markets. And if we hadn't had that diversification this past spring, it would have been much more difficult to make it through.
We were very fortunate to be able to hook up with the Sunderland Farm Collaborative that offered pickup options and contactless delivery for folks that weren't comfortable coming out to the farm or to other local farms, but they still wanted to have access to fresh local food.
And it's sort of what our business is based on too. We've been trying to get to a point where we can sell everything locally, and it's just been great how people have gotten into the buy local thing. And in the case of Village Co-op, we have been selling to them for 40 years or more right now, and it's been great. They bought our honey originally, and then they started buying fruit from us also. So.
Well, it's incredibly important because it's our community, that we live in. And so with the store, at least, we're able to support local businesses in the sense that we can buy products from them to sell in our store and support their business. And some of them actually buy products from us wholesale to use in those products that we sell in the store. Crooked Stick is one of them. She makes popsicles with our peaches and our plums and our apples. Bart's Ice Cream, they buy our peaches and they use it in their local peach ice cream. So that's really sort of a circle. It goes all the way around. But it's our community, our neighbors and our friends.
The honey part of the business is called the Shelburne Honey Company. In that we sell to the co-op and to a lot of other local vendors in the area. Supporting businesses like the Village Co-op are just so important to the local economy. It's what keeps everything local, it keeps everything moving. We appreciate having been able to do business with the Village Co-op for the last 40 plus years, and we hope they certainly have another productive 40 years or more in business.